Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Sibel Kekilli is a German actress of Turkish descent, acclaimed for her bold performances and her impact on European cinema. Born on June 16, 1980, in Heilbronn, West Germany, she grew up in a conservative Turkish immigrant family. Her life changed dramatically when she was discovered by a casting director while shopping in Cologne in 2002, leading to her breakthrough role in Head-On, Gegen 2004, directed by Fatih Akin. Her performance in Head-On was widely praised for its raw emotional intensity and authenticity. The film won the Golden Bear at the Berlin International Film Festival, and Kekilli herself received the Lola Award, Germany's equivalent of the Oscar, for Best Actress. The film's success turned her into one of the most talked-about figures in German cinema, but it also brought controversy when tabloids revealed her past work in adult films under a different name. Kekilli handled the scandal with dignity, speaking out against the hypocrisy and sexism of the media and earning respect for her strength and candor. Following Head-On, Kekilli continued to build an impressive filmography. She starred in Eve Danu's Homecoming, 2006, for which she received another Lola Award for Best Actress, and appeared in When We Leave, Die Fremd, 2010, a powerful drama about a young woman struggling against family oppression. The film further established her as an artist committed to complex, socially relevant storytelling, often exploring themes of identity, gender, and cultural conflict. International audiences came to know Sibel Kekilli through her portrayal of Shay in HBO's Game of Thrones, 2011 to 2014. Her nuanced performance as the intelligent, resilient courtesan who becomes emotionally entangled with Tyrion Lannister, Peter Dinklage, added depth to a character that could have been one-dimensional in lesser hands. Her work on the show brought her global recognition and showcased her range beyond European cinema. Outside of acting, Kekilli has been an outspoken advocate for women's rights, particularly concerning the treatment of women in patriarchal societies. She has criticized honor-based violence and the suppression of women's freedoms, using her platform to address these issues in Germany and beyond. From 2011 to 2020, she served as an ambassador for Terra des Femmes, a German human rights organization that fights violence against women. Sibel Kekilli's journey, from a young woman navigating cultural expectations to an internationally respected actress and activist, reflects resilience and courage. She is admired not only for her talent but also for her willingness to confront difficult truths, both on screen and in society. Her body of work continues to resonate for its emotional honesty, depth, and social consciousness. After her international breakthrough, Sibel Kekilli carefully curated her career, avoiding typecasting and seeking roles that carried emotional and moral depth. She became known for her preference for independent and socially conscious projects rather than mainstream celebrity culture. In the years following Game of Thrones, Kekilli returned to Germany, where she starred in several acclaimed television and film projects. One of her most significant roles was in the long-running German crime series Tatort, where she played the police detective Sarah Brandt from 2010 to 2017. Her portrayal was noted for its intelligence, intensity, and sensitivity, bringing a modern, human dimension to the often formulaic crime genre. Her partnership with actor Axel Milberg, as Commissioner Klaus Borowski, became one of the most beloved duos in Tatort history. When she left the show in 2017, it was met with disappointment from fans and praise from critics who recognized her decision to seek new artistic directions. Beyond her acting work, Kekilli has emerged as a respected public voice in Germany's cultural landscape. She has delivered speeches on women's rights and equality, often addressing the cultural pressures faced by women from immigrant families. Her own experiences, balancing her Turkish heritage with her German upbringing, have made her a prominent figure in discussions about integration, identity, and freedom in modern Europe. She has openly condemned forced marriage, domestic violence, and the suppression of women in patriarchal traditions. Her advocacy work earned her recognition from various women's organizations, and she became a symbol of resilience and empowerment for many young women navigating similar challenges. In addition to her activism, Kekilli has occasionally participated in film festivals and jury panels, supporting independent filmmakers and stories that challenge conventional narratives. She remains selective about her roles, preferring characters that reflect authenticity and emotional truth. Despite her fame, Kekilli is known for her privacy and humility. She rarely appears in gossip media and tends to avoid public spectacle. Instead, she focuses on meaningful engagement, whether in her artistic choices, her humanitarian causes, or her thoughtful interviews about social issues. Her body of work across European cinema and international television demonstrates her versatility and strength as an actress. From the rebellious, self-destructive Jahit in Head On to the complex, empathetic Shay in Game of Thrones and the dedicated detective Brandt in Tatort, Sibel Kekilli has built a career defined by integrity, talent, and courage. Sibel Kekilli's life and career form a compelling story of perseverance, integrity, and artistic conviction. Her journey from a modest upbringing in Heilbronn to international recognition mirrors not only her personal strength but also her unflinching commitment to authenticity, both in her performances and in her worldview. Born to Turkish immigrant parents, Kekilli grew up between two cultural worlds: the conservative traditions of her family and the liberal, individualistic culture of Germany. This duality later became a key theme in her acting, as she often chose roles that explored identity, belonging, and the tension between freedom and conformity. Her early life was marked by determination and independence. After finishing school, she worked various jobs, from public administration to retail, before fate intervened and she was discovered as an actress. The media storm following Head On could have ended her career before it truly began. Instead, Kekilli's refusal to be shamed or defined by her past became an emblem of defiance against the tabloid culture and societal hypocrisy. Her eloquent public statements during that time earned her admiration from women's rights advocates and intellectuals across Europe. She became a voice for self-empowerment, declaring that no one should be judged by their past but by their actions and character. Her second Lola Award for When We Leave, Die Fremd, in 2010 cemented her as one of Germany's finest actresses. The film, directed by Theo Aladag, tackled the sensitive issue of honor killings and the oppression of women within conservative immigrant communities. Kekilli's portrayal of Yume, a young mother who escapes an abusive marriage and faces rejection by her family, was harrowing and deeply human. The performance resonated internationally, earning the film numerous awards and further establishing Kekilli as a fearless storyteller. In interviews, Kekilli often speaks about her respect for truth and vulnerability in art. She has said that acting allows her to confront emotions and conflicts that society often hides from view. Her characters are rarely easy. They are women who rebel, suffer, and seek liberation. This consistency reflects her belief that cinema should provoke thought, not just entertain. Kekilli's advocacy for women's rights has been a central part of her public identity. As an ambassador for Terre des Femmes, she focused on issues such as forced marriage, genital mutilation, and domestic abuse. She has addressed the German Bundestag and various international forums, urging governments and communities to protect women's autonomy. Her activism has always been grounded in empathy, not ideology. She speaks from personal experience and a deep sense of justice. Though she has taken fewer acting roles in recent years, Kekilli remains a respected cultural figure in Germany and beyond. She continues to champion causes that matter to her and lends her influence to artists who challenge stereotypes and speak uncomfortable truths. Philosophically, Sibel Kekilli stands for freedom, freedom of identity, freedom of expression, and freedom from the expectations that limit women. She once remarked that her greatest wish was to be seen not as a Turkish actress or a German actress, but simply as an actress. That aspiration reflects her broader vision. An artist and a woman who transcends boundaries, cultures, and prejudice to express the shared humanity within us all.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.